Ta-da! Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Leafus and Truxer, and I'm back at it again with another lit video, man. Let's go and get right to the video, man. Ooh, hoo, hoo. But check me out. Had to flex, man. Got to flex, but let's get right to the video, man. So I want to talk to you guys. I want to talk to you today about these protein bars, right? These protein bars I live by religiously. These protein bars are the reason why I am able to stay so ripped and lean. And no, I'm not affiliated with Quest. I don't sell Quest products. I don't do any of that. You know, I don't do, like, I genuinely love these products. I love Quest. Quest, that's all I eat. From, like, as far as snacking goes, for me to help me stay ripped and just and jacked, Quest products. I take Quest protein powder. I do Quest protein bars. I do Quest chips. There's some Quest there's also actually, is it Quest? No. That's Premier. Premier makes the pancakes, but Quest right here, I fucking love this stuff. And this right here will help you to get and stay lean as shit. All right, let's go and get right into it, man. This is why I'm gonna get into the macros and everything right quick, man. So let's go and get right into it. All right, so this is why I love these so much. So if you guys can see this, right? If you're looking at this right now, it says 180 calories, right? 180 calories for one bar. One bar, 180 calories. Most of the protein bars out here, especially the really good ones, and when I say good, I'm talking about the tasty ones. Those type of protein bars have just way more calories. Instead of it being 170 or 180 calories per bar, those bars might have like 250 and 300 and 350 calories per bar. It is just filled with sugar and just a shit ton of carbs. But the carbs ain't bad. It just has way more calories and fat in it and sugar than protein. Does that make sense? Versus these, right? This is actually a protein bar because check it out. It has more protein than any other. It has more protein than carbs because check it out, right? Let's check it out. One bar has 180 calories, right? Protein, 20 grams of protein from one bar. One bar has 20 grams of protein in it. 20 for only 180 calories. And then you got, I'm put it in new. And then you have total fat. The fat really isn't bad. 7 grams of fat. That's really nothing, right? Compared to all of the other protein bars, because most of the other protein bars has way more fat in it. Way more. I'm talking about double, maybe hell, even sometimes quadruple the amount of grams of fat in it. And see, fat has 9 grams. Fat has 9 calories per gram. So fat in itself actually holds the majority of the calories, you know, in the protein bar, because fat, like I said, has way more calories than carbs and protein. And it also has the lowest, it's also on the lowest end of the spectrum when it comes to your, what is it called? When it comes to the thermic effect of food, right? So, okay, cool. We got into that. So 180 calories per bar, 7 grams of fat. We're not really looking at the sodium because everybody thinks sodium. Oh, now I'm about to really get, I'm really about to get into my element. I'm really about to get mad because, bro, I hear this shit all the time in the fitness industry. Oh, you have to pay attention to the sodium. The sodium is what's going to hurt you, bro. First off, we need salt. Stop trying to avoid it. Salt is not the reason why you are overweight and fat, bro. It's not. If you're watching this and you actually believe this, I'm telling you this, bro. It's not the sodium that's making you fat. It is the excess of calories that is making you fat. So don't worry about the sodium. Okay, cool. Got the sodium, got the calories, Total carb, 23 grams. Once again, carbs aren't the enemy. It's overall it's not the macros. It's the calories that's making you fat. Okay, so just to clear that up, total carb, and this is actually pretty low in carbs too. So, and watch this. I'm gonna explain it to you right now. Watch this. 23 grams of carbs. But look at right here, right? You see right under that, it says dietary fiber. So if you take the total carb and then you subtract the total carb from the dietary fiber, right? That's going to give you your net carbs. Net carbs, all it is just digestible carbohydrates, right? That's all it is just digestible carbohydrates. So, boom. So 10, you got 10 grams of net carbs, 10 grams of digestible carbs that the body can use. So that's good, right? Okay, boom. Sugars, we're not really worried about that. Protein. 20 grams of protein per bar. 20 grams. 20 grams of protein per bar. So if you eat 2 bars, that's 40 grams of protein, bro. That's really good. Especially for the amount of calories that's in each bar. Because check this out. I'm gonna put this right here to where y'all can still see. Because I'm gonna explain, right? And I'm gonna explain this. So the better, how can I put this? Okay, so the better tasting the protein bar is, right? The better tasting that the protein bar is, more than likely it's bad for you from a fat loss standpoint, right? Because you gotta think, all of those other really good tasting protein bars has what? It has a lot more sugar. It has a lot more fat, right? And guess what? What makes the majority of food taste really good? Both sugar, excess sugar, and fat, right? You get what do you understand what I'm saying? The more sugar and fat something has, the more calories it has, right? But with these, right, the Quest protein bars, lower in calories, lower in fats, lower in sugars, and these are still really good, right? Because most of the other protein bars that's good for fat loss, right, that's actually really good for fat loss, they taste like just shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Most of the other protein bars that's really good from a fat loss standpoint taste really shitty. But that's because the protein is high, the calories is pretty low, the fat is low, less sugar. Does that make sense? But with these bad boys right here, lower calories, lower sugar, lower fat, it keeps you really full, right? It keeps you really full, and it's high in protein, right? It's very high in protein, which means it's more filling, which means I won't go, or you won't go and binge on the other bullshit, which then means it's easier for you to stay in a deficit long term, which then means that you'll get fucking ripped. Because when it comes to fat loss, it's all about the consistency. It's not about doing things for 1 to 2 months and then you just get quick results. No, this fat loss happens over a period of time. It happens over a period of time, a period of being in a caloric deficit. So if you're constantly eating these on a daily basis, right, and you're eating your lean meats, and you're eating your vegetables, and you're eating your fruits throughout the day, bro, you're gonna have no choice but to get lean, even if you don't work out. Just by you eating more of this, right? Eating more of this, eating more of these type of protein bars, the lean meats, the lean meats, the vegetables, all that stuff, filled with fiber, filled with a lot of fiber, filled with a lot of protein. You're going to be full, and then on top of that, right? The thermic effect, right? The thermic effect from that food, so which means you're going to be burning off even more calories because your metabolism is sped up trying to digest all of this protein and fiber. Do you understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Drop a like if it does, man. Drop a like if that really makes sense. I'm telling you, these bad boys right here, these Quest protein bars are a game changer, man. Game changer, bro. Just remember everything else I said. Like I said, the better the protein bar is from a fat loss perspective, right? The better it is from a fat loss perspective, the more shitty it's gonna taste. The more good it tastes, it pretty much means that it's too high in calories and it's not really optimal. You know, it's not, I mean, you can still eat it, but you will have to eat less of that. But which would you rather do? Would you rather be full while being in a deficit, or would you rather be just over here taking bits and pieces and crumbs of stuff, you know, trying to stay under your calorie mark for the day, being just hungry and irritated and just very irritable and tired? Which one? Do you get what I'm saying? So that's pretty much the end of this video, man. If this really brought value to you, man, drop a like, bro. Drop a like, because there's not too many other people out here sharing this type of information, bro. I'm telling you, these right here are a game changer. Game changer, man. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video, man. So yeah, man. Hey, it's your boy Lee Physique Troxler. And I'm out. Peace.